Hello everybody, Stephen Evans here with Evans Wealth Planning. And today we're going to talk about cryptocurrency scams because we are seeing them all the time. And right now, cryptocurrency is the number one investment scam out there according to the Motley Fool. And with that, only 62% of people who have been scammed report being scammed. So there's a lot more people being scammed than we know of, and it's the number one investment scam out there. So it's definitely something you want to know about if you're going to get in this realm. I just want to give a disclaimer. We currently do not recommend cryptocurrencies, so don't be asking us which coin to buy or whatnot. But I want people to understand that there are risks here, and there are giant risks because it's a new industry, and the new area of robbery and everything is happening on the internet. So cryptocurrencies have been around for a long time, and they've been used by criminals for a long time. So it's not surprising that there's a criminal element to it. So we're going to give you 4 tips on how to spot cryptocurrency scams. But first I want to talk about a couple of them that we've seen lately and kind of go from there. One big one to watch out for is mining scams. So we had some clients recently who bought into this mining scam where you put your money in and then they mine it and you're a part of this pool. Well, they ended up investing their money and these people ran off with it. So that's kind of crazy, but that's what can happen in these areas that are kind of unregulated in the Wild West in the investment world. Another interesting one that just happened the other day was an article came out, which happened to be a fake article, that talked about Walmart accepting Litecoin or doing a partnership with Litecoin. Well, Litecoin shot up like 20% that day. It was more so like 2 hours because Walmart's like, no, we're not doing that. So people release fake news articles to try to get people to buy into it so they can pump and dump stock. Well, it's not stock, cryptos. So people used to pump and dump stocks like they did in the Wolf of Wall Street. Well, now people are pumping and dumping cryptos because it's an incredibly less regulated area than the stock market. So you definitely want to make sure that you're being vigilant on your investing if you are doing this. So another crazy one that we saw was a thing called BitConnect. I think $3.5 billion were stolen from BitConnect. If you want to laugh, watch some videos on the founder of that. I don't know why people gave him money. He's kind of crazy. But that's this world. It's kind of crazy. And another thing that's really interesting about it is if you know how to program blockchain, you can make up your own cryptocurrency. So people can just make these things up and start promoting them and pumping them and telling people that it's the greatest investment. You're going to make $1 bazillion, bro. But that's not necessarily what could happen. It could be a complete scam. So you want to be very, very informed when you're making these decisions. So we have 4 cryptocurrency ideas for you on how to spot cryptocurrency scams. So 4 ways to spot cryptocurrency spams. The first one, very simple. If it sounds too good to be true, it most likely is. Investments don't go up 1,000% in a day. It just doesn't happen. So if you're on one of these sites and they're talking about this stock or this cryptocurrency, I'm so used to saying stock, it's weird saying crypto, but if you're on one of these sites and everybody's talking about it and you just see it's like, oh, it's going to 1,000 and it's this and all this stuff's happening, you're going to make so much money, you're going to be living on a yacht, it's going to the moon. Well, a lot of times that's a pump and dump. Another scam that they have is they get you onto sketchy websites. So what they'll do is they'll be in these forums and these places that are actually good places to go and get information, and they'll have links to their sketchy websites. And there might be a fake or imaginary trading platform that you go into and you put your money, and then all of a sudden they've stolen it, and that site disappears. So I mean, these people can be in anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. They're beyond U.S. regulations, some of them. The next one is preying on the fear of missing out. So it kind of has to do with the first one. But the fear of missing out. People don't want to miss out on things. It's FOMO. I don't want to miss out on life. So they'll put in these articles and they'll go to these sites and they'll just say, hey, you missed out on Bitcoin. Well, don't miss out on Bitcoin. There's Dogecoin, there's Shiba, there's Tanu, there's Poop Coin. I mean, I think there's actually a Poop Coin, which is crazy. But the fear of missing out. A lot of times, if everybody's talking about it, it's usually too late. And the fourth one is never invest in something you don't understand. So if you don't understand it, you don't understand how it works, like some random person explains it to you and you have no idea what it is, call a professional, but don't invest in stuff you don't understand. Cryptocurrency is an incredibly risky area, and you need to be prepared to handle that risk. And you need to be educated and informed. So, one, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Two, they're trying to get you to sketchy websites. Don't go to the sketchy websites. Three, they're trying to prey on your fear of missing out. It doesn't matter. Be wise, make smart decisions. Don't chase the dragon. And four, never invest in something you don't understand. If you don't understand what they're doing or how it works, it might not be the greatest investment for you. And when it comes to cryptocurrency, remember, there's a bazillion different cryptocurrencies out there. I really doubt all of them are going to make it. So it is important to be vigilant, go to good sites, and do your research. Because this is an area where you can get scammed, and it can happen incredibly quick. So if you have any questions about regular investing or financial planning, we're here to help. If you get some crazy crypto scam, we'd love to hear about it. Write it in the comments, because these stories are wild. Some of them are. But it's been a pleasure to you, and I hope that this all helps out for you guys. Thanks, and have a wonderful day.